me and Zebra had a meeting, and so I had some time to kill.
Yeah.
So we went to this meeting, and this dude said something. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like a pussy. He was like, so where do you get these ideas? I was like, I just wrote this one down. I was walking through the mall, and I felt like a cunt fucking dragging this bag around. So I'm gonna talk about that for a little bit. And I was like, that's the magic of this show, buddy.
Yeah.
He was like, what do you mean you don't like carrying bags? I was like, I don't like carrying this bag, and I don't like what I just went through. I was like, I felt like a bitch the whole time I was carrying it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z-Bird Zidell. If you can do me a favor real quick, if you're watching this on YouTube, can you smash that like button and leave a quick comment, a thumbs up, good job, anything like that. If you're watching anywhere else, could you please leave a review or anything? And make sure you tell a friend about Greenfield's Finest Podcast. The boys are in the building, and next to me, my co-host, my main man, Moneyline Welsh. What up, Moneyline?
What's going on?
Oh, too much, buddy. How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
Boring.
Yeah. An old man weekend for Z-Bird, huh?
I don't have much exciting going on. That's why, when you say you had a good weekend, I like to hear about it.
I had an eventful weekend this weekend. It was the most shit I've done in probably 2 years. It's
Well, we need to hear about it.
It was too much. It was too much, to be honest with you. I'm still a little tired. Friday had a wedding. Nice little Friday wedding. I'm indifferent about Friday weddings. I don't know if I like them or I don't like them. I kind of liked it. The day of, I'm like, man, I wish this thing was just tomorrow. But then the Saturday, I was like, well, I'm glad that was last night and that's over with.
Yeah, you have a bonus day. That's
right.
The good thing about it. The bad thing about it is rushing around after, you do everything normal weekday.
Right, going straight from, doing work shit, showering to a wedding. It's a lot. You know what I mean? But, I don't know, it was a good wedding, fun. Hazelwood, Greenfield. Little sprinkle of Munhall.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. Oh, you can go wrong.
You can go very wrong.
You could go with it. Yeah, it was very nice. It was down in the Sheridan. Johnny was the same room you got married in.
Ah, the Sheridan's the best.
Yeah, it was a good time. No altercations until the very end, and I actually was gone by it. So there was a little dust up, a little do at the end, but no big deal.
No cops were called?
They showed up.
Nobody got arrested.
No arrests were made.
That's all I like to hear.
But so then we did that. That was Friday night. That was a good time. And then Sunday we all went golfing, and it was a bunch of people that were at the wedding. It was pretty much everyone that was at the wedding, bunch of dudes. And I was like, man, that was crazy. That was quite a crew of people that were put together there. Insane. Nothing really happened. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, nothing happened. They're like, what time did you leave? I was like, I left one thing. I don't know. Me and Deese left at a reasonable time. The wedding was over. We had a couple of drinks at the bar, and then, you know what I mean, it was winding down. They're like, oh, no. Shit hit the fan. Which, I mean, you're going to have shit hit the fan at a wedding when dudes are drinking for fucking 7-8 hours. You know what I mean? There's some shit's going to hit the fan.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get offended.
Yeah, it's the bartenders were real slow, and they're a little rude.
Okay. It was with a bartender then?
Yeah.
It wasn't like neighborhood people coming.
So no, the neighborhood people, we were all very everybody was there was a ton of dudes I haven't seen in a while, so that was good. That was fun. So the actual wedding, the wedding went off without a hitch, and then there was 3 weddings going on, and everybody goes into that main lobby bar afterwards.
Yeah.
I was like, well, now you're mixing 2 weddings with 1 wedding that could have fought each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? now they're gonna team up.
Exactly.
So I was like, this is probably where something dumb's going to happen. And it was, but it wasn't with the other weddings. Someone got in an argument with the bartender. The bartenders were a little rude.
Were they?
They weren't, yeah. Someone didn't like what they said, a couple remarks.
They were slow to the drinks.
Slow to the drinks, a little mouthy, a little chippy.
Oh.
Miserable bartenders.
Miserable bartenders.
Ain't nothing worse than a miserable
understaffed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is what it is. You got to get ready. I mean, that's coming.
You got to get them drinks out. You want to make that money.
Yeah, but if you're a good bartender right now, you can make a ton of money. Because
I'm sure that wedding there-
shitty ones.
Yeah. I mean, the
People
better
are ready
bartender you
to
are, you're
drink.
generally gonna make more money.
Yeah, if you can get them drinks out to the.
I mean, I could have kicked off my dancing shoes and put on my bartending shoes if I can did it myself.
Yeah, you don't always have to have a smile on, but just
You get the itch. You get the itch once in a while. Get
No,
behind
I
it.
really, I truly don't. I used to, but like I look at it now like that's a fucking nightmare. Fuck that thing.
Thank God
it
it's
makes
not
me
me.
think of like a retired quarterback, and he's watching like a rookie in there, and he's like, his kid's making a lot of mistakes. If I just got in it right now, I could drive him right down the field.
Dude,
and
I
score.
used to like look at situations like, man, I could really like defuse this situation here and like fucking ease the tension.
Yeah.
But people were like saying to me like, you need to get back here, and I would put my hand on him like, that ain't me anymore, son.
That's the old me.
That's the old Jack. He
You
don't.
hung them up.
Yeah, he don't got that hustle anymore, man. He's two steps slower. And once you lose a step, it's like anything else, dude. You're gonna be miserable.
When you
You're
get
gonna
old,
fall
the
back.
hands go first, they say.
Oh man, I have arthritis in both wrists from bartending. I don't know why I would have it in my left, but in my right I do. When I remember years ago, I went to the fucking doctor, and my wrists were just like falling asleep like all the time. My hands.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, and I was probably like, I don't know, 27 at this point, and they're like, yeah, you're like early, like you have arthritis in your right hand. We're gonna give you these little like gloves to wear for like wrist guard, like
I
what you
know.
know what like bowlers
Put
wear.
the thumb through.
Yeah, you put the thumb through.
I wear them every night to
Yeah,
sleep.
and
bro.
so they were like, can you just bartend in these? I was like, oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bartend in wrist guards.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a ton of
That's
pussy that way.
that's really good. I'm gonna be that guy. Fucking,
The Earl Anthony of bartending.
I was, I'm good, buddy. I'll deal with a sleepy hand.
What else you do this weekend?
Saturday night went on a bus trip
How was
to
it?
Freight Farm in like
Oh.
Somerset or some shit. I don't know. It was in the fucking cut, and we took a bus out there. It was probably like 50 of us, and we had these VIP like tent tickets, and like you seriously went up to like this tent city, and there was all like these army tents, and everybody had a fire, and there had to be 50 or 60 tents. It was like this weird little VIP tent city set up. So
Like
that
a
was
refugee village.
yeah, that's what,
sweet.
it was. Yeah, it was cool. We had a bunch of food. Capizzuto's came through with a bunch of pizza bagels. So that was
Neff put that together.
Neff put that together.
That's pretty awesome.
It was a bunch
I
of
got a gear grinder. Don't worry.
there was a bunch of 12 employees there.
And I
Not
was,
sure where you are.
I you know, go ahead, continue your story. I'll bring it up on the gear grinder. I got a fucking gear grinder. Go ahead, buddy.
So we're on the bus. One of our friends, he usually has drugs on him.
All sorts.
Yeah, he had a little fanny pack full of drugs, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to eat a shroom chocolate?" And I was like, "Do I ever?" And at this point, I already popped a couple Delta 8s because
You were speedballing.
I was really going. Like me and Laney bought a case of High Noons, but like, dude, I just can't I can't really drink like anymore, dude. I don't know if I don't know. It's just I knew I wasn't getting drunk, and I knew like I didn't even really want to get drunk.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me smoke this joint, Delta 8 myself. I should be good. Our friend was like, hey, I got these shroom chocolates. Sprinkle that on top. Now you got a haunted house.
Yeah.
Now I'm the spooky one. Now I'm the monster. So we got on this fucking haunted house, and it started with like a hayride. And you get on there and you're like going through, and fucking, people are jumping out of the woods, and they pull you into this barn, pull the barn shut, hit all the lights, and just start these. You hear like chainsaws firing up, and all these crazy lights start going off, and they start playing Pantera, and like, I'm just
You thought you were in Kitschy's
I
basement.
was like, what the fuck is going on, man?
That'll set off your trip.
Oh yeah, so that got things rolling big time, literally, and fucking we're walking through, and there's points where I'm just like cracking up. Yeah, I can't.
That's the best part
I'm
of
just like
shrooms.
laughing and fucking like, but I'm like also like zoomed in, like these monsters ain't getting me. I'm getting them.
Too
So I'm
smart
like pointing them out. I'm like boom, 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 boom.
that guy?
Yeah, but like I wasn't ruining it.
Okay.
I was just doing it to myself. You know what I mean? I was like, I got you, cuz. I got you. You ain't scaring me on these shrooms. I'm scaring myself right now.
You're not scared enough.
Dude, when you're on shrooms, is it like when you're on weed, like you just don't talk, you just kind of keep to yourself, but like have like a little.
I mean,
You look like you're having the time of your life, but you don't say much.
time
But
of
if
my
you're
life.
tripping
There
with
was a
somebody
lot
else-
going on in my head. You know what I mean? I had to watch these monsters. I was a monster watch.
Right.
And I was like, this is the mission I'm on. I literally took it on as like a monster. Like, you're not going to scare me, monster mission. And I was just fucking going through like boom, 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 boom. And I was literally having so much fucking fun. No, I probably didn't say too much.
That's what I'm thinking. Like you're acting like you're like a.
This was all in my head, Joe. This was in my head. Yeah, if you're
So if I was like watching you next to you, like Jack, I don't know if you had a good time or not. He didn't say anything.
Like when we walked out, I looked at Lainey. I was like, dude, that was amazing. And she was like, I mean, I think it was a little more amazing for you, but yeah, no, it was cool. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, like, man, $50. I feel like I should give him more money. So then, like, you get off the hayride, and that's when you like go to like the actual haunted house, and you like walk through. The shit was like it was legit. And then it had those like spinning like tubes with all the lights on them, and you walk across the bridge, and you think the bridge is moving, but it's just
you're
still
losing your marbles.
Woo! They stopped you on the. They stopped us on that for like 3 minutes, and I was okay, like come on, it's getting a little spooky. Like God, fucking roll
my shit.
Yeah, but then I don't know. We came out, got a couple of deep fried Nutter Butters. I smashed them. And then we went home. It was a pretty good time.
What did you think about a deep fried Nutter Butter? Like,
I wish they would. It's a good question. So there was too much batter around the Nutter Butter.
Yeah.
They should do 2 Nutter Butters so they could, you get it about, if they could do 50-50, 50 like funnel cake, 50 Nutter Butter, that'd be a lot better. So if they would have stacked 2 Nutter Butters, a lot better, because you almost lose the Nutter Butter taste.
I got a deep fried Oreo. Wasn't a fan, and it wasn't a funnel cake. It was just like deep friedness. If I was eating a nugget or something.
Okay, these were kind of wrapped in like a funnel cake.
That sounds fire.
Like a corn dog.
Yeah, it was serious. It was just too. It was too.
If it was thinner batter, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little more thinner. I don't know. It was good enough. I mean, you're on mushrooms, Delta 8s, and weed.
Yeah.
A couple high noons.
Yeah,
anything was tasting.
That
good.
sounds like the perfect setting for some shrooms, though. It seems.
It was perfect, dude. I literally had so much fun. It was crazy. And I don't know if anybody else had that. The people that partook in the mushroom chocolates,
They all had fun.
5 stars. Right for them, 5 stars. And then I get up Sunday morning, go golfing. 11. It was kind of cold, but we're at Cena Valley, and they're running late, like a half hour late for like no reason too. And they weren't really saying shit, but it's $40, so like you can't really bitch. It is what it is. So we had 4 threesomes. We were playing a scramble. We were the last group to go off. So there was like two younger dudes. When I say younger, they're probably like 26, 27. And like one of their girlfriends behind us. And the one dude I was with, he was like, hey, just so you guys know, like we waited like a half hour. So like it's not us playing slow. Like the course is going to play slow. Just a heads up. Be cool. First hole, they hit into us twice. So we're like, what the fuck, dude? Dude pulls up, and we're like, yo, you hit into us. Like, come on. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, don't start this shit. And the dude was like, oh, we like, sorry about that. You were parked up by the green, so we just figured you were on the green. I was like, well, you saw us in the middle of the fairway. So, like, I was like, whatever. Fine.
Right.
So, had 2 more holes. It fucking happens again. Come flying over our fucking heads. We fucking snap on them. The ranger comes out, talks to him. They're cool for about like another like 6 holes.
So you snap on them. The ranger comes out.
Ranger comes out, like tells them to chill out. Like one, these kids were like there was 4 of us who we would have killed these kids.
Yeah.
They were literally 150 fucking pounds. Like they would like I honestly don't know what they were thinking. So after all this shit happens, they're waiting for us to hit. We're on the green. They're probably about like 90 yards out. See this kid give his boy behind him like the green light while we're like still like on like putting the pin back. You know what I mean? We're not even like getting in our carts. Ball flies over our head, dude. Dude I was with went fucking bananas on him, screaming like a fucking lunatic, fucking went nuts.
Scared.
God, they hopped in a cart and like drove away. But like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking?
What is that? What is that extra 10 seconds of you waiting to put the pin in?
And they see us waiting on other holes. You know what I mean? So like we're like going to wait. It's not like we're playing.
What did they say when you like snapped?
They they were just like they head down, like just drive away, like real. It was real. Like you have the balls to hit into us, but you have 0 balls when it comes to like. Do you just think we're gonna let you hit golf balls at us all fucking day?
Right, like dude, the first time, like dude, like I get it, like dude,
shit happens sometimes. I've hit into people.
I've done it like the one time I thought this dude was somewhere. I almost killed somebody, but yeah.
Would
you drive up and apologize, like dude, I didn't know. But then you're sheepish, usually sheepish
I'm
to restaurants.
extra
Yeah, you're-
cautious if I do it once.
It's sure, and like this course was like so backed up. They literally could have waited like a whole, and like there wasn't people really behind them either, so they could have just chilled, waited, and then like just gave it a whole separation. It would have been fucking fine. We almost fucking killed these fucking kids.
Yeah.
Dude. It would have been a disaster. I just don't I don't get that. It drives me nuts. Just chill out.
How were you hitting them, Jack? I
Uh,
was told your slice is gone.
gone. I don't think. It's gone at the driving range. It's not gone fucking on the golf course. I don't understand. I swear I'm doing the same thing. I don't know. It's hard. The range, the course.
I
Seabird,
know.
range, the course.
It's like, dude, I would think I'd go out there like, dude, I'm going to shoot an 80 this week. And I got there like, man, another 120, huh?
Yeah, it was a little disheartening. It was. I didn't play bad, but it was just. I don't know.
Would you-
Sliceville.
Hey, you guys have anything interesting cracking this weekend? You dudes get anything?
I went. It was happy birthday to Mishka. It's his
Yeah,
birthday.
happy birthday,
happy
Beezer.
birthday,
Happy
Beezer.
birthday,
Beezer,
Beezer.
happy
But it was
birthday.
also his
42.
He's 41.
41.
But it was his anniversary this weekend too, and Mishka looks at things a little bit different. He wanted to have his friends go out to dinner with him. Yogi,
I like that
obviously. Shuley was out of town. Yogi just told him straight up he didn't want to go. He's an asshole.
Yeah. Thanks for the invite, Mishko. I would have went to dinner with you, piece of shit.
Like, no,
Damn it.
dude, I'm good. Bro.
That's great. Like, nah.
That's what he said.
No excuse,
Dude,
no nothing.
he was like,
you
dude,
got to build an excuse.
dude, he was like
Make
basically like,
something
nah, I don't want to go. He's like, plus I got this 40-year-old surprise birthday party. This dude, it's
For
like
his buddy out in Plum.
for
He
his
told me
buddy
about
out in
it.
Plum. Yeah, so like he was like could have told me, so like, dude, I already have plans. Thanks though, which is like the normal, bullshit answer. That's all anybody wants to hear. We don't want to hear you just flat out no, you don't want to hang out with me.
Like, no, I made a better friend than Plum.
That is true, though. He did go to
So Plum Paul was just blowing off.
Plum
Paul don't give
Oh,
a shit about his
boo.
original friend.
Greenfield.
Wow.
Yeah. He told me how fucking awesome they are and that they smoke cigars and drink fucking bourbon. And he's like, dude, I just like it, man. They're just cool dudes.
Is this what he said?
I swear to God, I talked to him last night for about an hour
jeez.
about Pokemon cards, and he was telling he told me the whole fucking thing about the party. I'll give you a whole what happened in 15 seconds. Went to the cigar place, got drunk, smoked cigars, took the dude to the surprise party. They surprised him. Paul got hammered. That was it. I mean, he said he had a great time, and he let me know that these dudes they're cool, man. I
He's
mean,
like,
for real.
probably like best
So they're
time
cool.
ever.
So they're cooler than Mishka.
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, that's what he's saying.
I mean that. I'm not saying they're cooler than Mishka. I don't know that,
but
but
that's
it
what you're
seems
saying. He's saying.
it seems like Paul was saying he'd rather hang out with them than Mishka.
That's exactly what he told him.
That's pretty rude.
I mean, he didn't go around. Yeah, he was like, nah, I don't want to go. I got this other thing going on.
But that's funny because Mishka was cool enough to help him move. That's
Oh,
fucked up.
That is
out
true.
to fucking Guatemala.
Where was that fucking dude at surprise party Bill whenever fucking he was hauling fucking 7 U-Hauls out the Plum? That's jive turkey
He's
shit
like,
right there.
Dude, there's no
That is
fucking
jive.
way I'm leaving here till this.
I'm
dude
not
feeds
trying.
us.
I'm not trying to start shit because I know Miski.
That's
listen,
funny.
Well,
but
we'll,
that's-
we'll stir the pot.
I was trying to start
Yeah.
shit.
Kind of
out.
weird because Yogi's blowing me off for my 40th birthday too. But anyway, so we went to Lamont. Lamont's beautiful view. Food stinks,
Yeah.
but it's a good view.
Elevator
It was a good
stinks.
time. I didn't care. We were drinking. We had a good time. That's all I really did. I golfed on Sunday too. Early, it was cold, but what did you do, Shuley? I heard you had a major weekend. with
Oh,
the kids.
dude, I had a great time. I drove to Columbus, Ohio.
Doing a lot of driving lately.
Oh, dude, 2 weekends in a row on road trips, but we'll save that for later. But so I went to the American Girl doll store.
Took your girls.
Yeah, it's their 7th birthday, so I took them there, and you should just see,
Is he expensive?
dude, so ultra expensive, and all you see, every dad there is like someone kicked his dog. Like there's not one smile on a man's
You're
face
literally
in there.
lighting $1,000 on fire.
You're dropping a ton of money, dude. And like I got a hotel. I mean, our hotel was beautiful. It was great. Everything was fucking, first rate. But it was just like people got their souls taken at the American
Yeah.
Girl doll store. And there was not one happy guy. Now, if they would have had like a little secret door you went in with a bar, I'm talking millions of
I'm
dollars.
surprised they don't.
You really
Dude,
should have.
They have a,
Like,
a
most-
cafe for the kids and their fucking dolls, bro.
Yeah, like most major cities, like if you go to like Chicago, New York, somewhere big like that, I don't know, even I mean, even malls in like Pittsburgh, you always go to a restaurant and get a couple drinks, you know. But like in the middle of like the Nordstroms in Chicago, I was in, like there was a crack and there was just a bar that was jam packed, people getting fucking lit.
Well, that's
So if you think like just give the dad a couple brews, throw on a fucking college football game.
It eases the pain of spending that much
That's
money.
the thing, but they had like all kind of little like bars and like restaurants and all that shit like around it. But am I going to be that dad that leaves my family on our family vacation in the store, and I'm going to go and smash a couple beers? Like, do I really need to do that? You know?
Yeah.
So they sucker you and they shame you into spending like fucking $3,000. No, I did. When I got my kids their shit and all the
Accessories.
outfits and shit, dude, and they were like, "It's me $580." I was like,
For doll outfits?
like, all right.
Did you get the actual dolls? Like,
Oh yeah,
they
dolls.
each got a doll.
They got every fucking.
and-
And they got the dolls that they got green eyes like them, brown hair like them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
They matched them. And then my sister-in-law, she hooked it up. She got him like hair appointments, and I thought it was like, oh, hair appointment for my daughters and the dolls to get the same hairstyle. No, it's just for the dolls.
What?
Just the dolls like go and get their hair did, and you have to stand there and wait.
How long,
And
how long was a doll haircut
Wait, the
take?
kids don't get their hair done?
No, that's what I'm like. Wait a second, I thought this was like we're twins here. you
Yeah,
know? Like,
right.
What the fuck?
So the twin dolls got, let me get this right. The twin dolls got sat down in chairs and they got their hair cut.
Yes.
How long does a doll haircut take?
Oh, dude, it's like so. We went and you have to make an appointment, obviously. But they had the girl.
Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't do that? But so the hairstyles my kids picked, only the one girl could do them both. So I had to do them like consecutively.
Right.
So it's like 15 a banger, dude. It's like half an hour. I'm like,
So
Oh, my
what are
God.
your alive children like?
now
what-
they're walking around the store.
are they-
wanting to buy more fucking shit?
It's all about keeping you there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, dude. Because like I came earlier, bought all the shit. They had the appointment set up. My sister-in-law did it. Boom. It's at like 5:45. So we're there at like 2 in the afternoon. We spend like an hour and a half there. Spend fucking a ton of money. Go back, like eat, chill. Go back for the haircut, and then while they're waiting for the fucking fades to be done, these motherfuckers are walking around the goddamn store like, oh, I want this, I want this. Oh, there's lip gloss. Oh, this.
So
is
they're
this.
not even watching the haircuts.
For the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, right,
Then you're
it
like,
gets
okay,
bored.
dude, you're
Yeah.
braiding hair. It takes fucking forever to braid fucking
Just like
hair.
playing that doll for the first month.
Dude,
until that
and
gets
listen,
boring.
hats off to the fucking American Girl doll people because they have a racket that is. I mean, dude,
I mean, we're talking about a racket that's been going on the better part of my sister.
I would
who's 30,
rob this place.
She was in American Dolls that 20
30
years ago.
How old's Molly now? 30?
36, 5, I don't know.
Wow, so it's been going on for 30 years.
it's probably going
Yeah.
on for 50 fucking
Yeah,
years,
who
You know what I
knows?
mean?
That's not.
Sheesh.
Did they actually cut the hair? 'Cause I'm thinking it don't grow.
Well, they like
Style it.
whatever haircut you got. Like one had a fucking heart braid in the fucking top with like pigtails or some
Okay,
shit. So they're like this one just stuck out. This bitch got like she's like.
One got the carrot
And
mullet.
I'm thinking, yeah, right. The picture frame, like, so I'm thinking, like, do you girls ever think of just like doing real people's hair and making like some decent money?
Yeah.
Do you tip them? Like, is it?
I tipped
Yeah.
the girl. You know what I mean? Like,
It would make perfect sense to me if they would do the girl's hair and like and then like
And
they
the
hold
dog-
the doll and then they they hook
And
that
the
up
dog gets the
and
same
now
hairs.
and now everybody's dressed kind of the same. They have the same
that's
haircut.
what I thought. I'm
That
like,
would
this
make
is
sense.
Awesome. This is great. And then
now,
no.
but
I'm
now like no one wants to watch a stupid doll get its hair cut for 15 fucking minutes.
What's a doll haircut run? You said your sister's
like it's like 25 a banger.
Oh man.
So that's 50 right there. And then,
You can get great clips for 14.
like, dude, I'll give her an even Steven.
So they were getting like little dolls. What if we get like little dolls that like look like us? Like, you know what I mean?
I kind of like it.
Go
I
get a
think we
haircut.
need to get them.
Yeah.
American Greenfield dolls.
Yeah. 40 middle-aged men.
Yeah, yeah, right. Go
Dude,
cut his hair. Yeah, give him a
that-
receding hairline.
The NFL is like selling like little dolls, almost like little wrestling buddies of like NFL like former and current like superstars. I like saw them today. It's like comical what like these dolls look like. I almost like bought like Ben. Ben looks like he like works at like pushes carts at like Giant Eagle. You know what I mean? Like he had a weird like fucking like mustache. Like Dak Prescott was white with a fucking chin strap. Like it was like what the fuck is this shit?
They're like, listen, we got 5 faces.
Yeah, they had a
is
Troy
everybody.
one. He looked like like a Hawaiian like crackhead. Like, it was
Dog
str-
and bounty hunter find him.
Yeah, it was. I was like, what the fuck is it? That's a nightmare, dude. So I'm glad you had fun with your family, but jeez.
Dude,
That's a one-time shot.
Yeah,
right there, man.
yeah. Never again when we come. here.
No.
big Steeler victory this weekend.
Yeah, I fell asleep. I couldn't like.
So did
it's
I.
late.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the fourth quarter, I was done.
That game was brutal.
How old are we? No one here.
Nobody made it through.
No.
I just drove home from fucking Columbus, so I passed out at like
Yeah,
halftime.
I mean, you
know?
heard my weekend. I did.
Yeah.
I couldn't even.
Dude,
I,
I'm like, yeah, they're up. I'm like, the halftime. We watch after halftime. I'm like, okay, so Geno Smith is going to beat the Steelers now because all of a sudden they got this momentum. Then the fourth quarter started. I'm like, I don't care. I'm falling asleep. I'm done.
I mean, that game was brutal to watch.
It's so brutal.
They're terrible.
It's just hard. They're hard
They're
to
hard
watch.
to
terrible.
watch. It's fucking brutal, man. If they play I mean, Geno Smith is so bad. Fucking, if they play like they might not win another game. If they play like that, they can't win another game.
Well, they got some shitty teams coming up.
Right.
Do they?
I mean,
If Russell Wilson was playing, we definitely would have
Right.
won that game.
No way.
Fuck no.
I mean, that play at the end was bullshit where they stopped the clock to review it, which gave them time to kick the field goal. Like, that was bullshit, but still, to even be in that position, it was like, I was happy with the win, but, like, I didn't see that, but I watched it the next morning. I was like, that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about because I was asleep.
Tomlin was furious about it.
Somehow
I've
the-
seen
the
like
I seen Tomlin
the
yelling.
refs gave Seattle like an extra 3 seconds for like no apparent reason.
For some kind of review.
Because they reviewed a call.
play that didn't need
They
reviewed.
didn't need reviewed. They're like, we need to review this.
And
they're
then
like,
added time on the clock.
yeah.
Just enough time to kick the
Because
field goal.
the Steelers are like, he's down. Like, that's it. They're like, he might not have caught. And then, like, somehow it gave them enough time to line up for a field goal. So when the clock started, they kicked the fucking field goal. But, like, you know, we end up coming up with the W. I'll take any W we can get, though. you
Yeah.
know, at this point.
absolutely.
Dude, staying on, real quick, that Troy Polamalu speech, you know what I mean? And,
Loves his wife.
dude,
He's getting emotional, crying into a terrible towel.
gave all the credit to his wife.
Said he loved walking back into Giant Eagle. I don't know who loves walking into Giant Eagles, but okay.
Yeah.
He was. I'm happy to be back in Pittsburgh. Went to Giant Eagle today.
Like for what?
Yeah.
The little things.
Yep. I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
I love
it's
Troy
we-
Polamalu.
Yeah, he has been. It's weird he has been back since
They
then.
had
They
beef.
parted on bad terms.
Yeah, they
you
had a
know
little
what I
bit of
mean?
beef.
I
wanted-
forgot about
He
that.
wanted to
beef.
play one more year, and they didn't want to
They
give it
sold
to him.
him out, dude. They were like,
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I want him
yeah,
to get
we'll
one
keep
more
you
year,
around.
and we're just trucking Ben out there for year 3 of this shit.
Well, they were like to Ben. They were like, Ben, listen, we're going to pay you a lot less money,
Yeah, like, come on,
or
buddy.
you can retire.
And he's like, "No, I'll stay."
He's like, yeah, okay, I guess I'll
he's
play
like,
for
I got
15
one.
million.
Put me in, coach.
Like, listen, Ben knows he can't. There's no after career for Ben. dude.
They're not even like assuming Ben might come back. They're like, yeah, this is like one last dance for Ben.
Yeah, that's what they
He got
keep
that
saying.
big hip thing on now. Like,
yeah,
he's like
the
a
big old
girdle.
girdles that we used to wear. Yeah, I like looked at that. I was like, look at that fucking
That's a
girdle. he has on.
96
And he was
girdle
like,
right
What's that?
there.
I was like, never mind. But I was like, that's crazy. He's wearing that. Yeah, they're calling it the farewell tour. I don't know if Ben knows it's his farewell tour.
He's like, yeah, he has no idea.
He's like,
It's
dude,
a
I'm feeling good. Feeling great. I like being out there. He knows there's nothing he could do after football.
No
No
commentary, no.
commentator, no.
all the money he's made. Though,
He doesn't need money, but John, he doesn't want to spend fucking every waking moment with his
With-
wife and kids.
Yeah, I never looked
Yeah.
at it from that angle.
That's what he's doing. He's
Oh,
just
dude, he's
he's
gonna
going
buy
to work
a
every
chain
day.
of chicken fucking stores and just.
But
he's going around.
that doesn't even involve you being there. Ben ain't going to deep fry some chicken.
No, he's gonna.
you don't
start
think
buying
he'll like
rice.
catch on as like a quarterback coach at like Miami U or something?
No, I don't. Like maybe in Miami, Ohio, they'll throw him like a quarterback coach if he wants to do something like that. But like outside of that, I don't think there's opportunity for him to like work just because of the charges from back
The old
in the
rape
day. Yeah,
charges.
the old.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, so I
Allegations.
listen. The allegations. I mean, he's definitely not getting a commentary job. He's not getting He's not getting an NFL coaching job. That's for fucking sure.
Yeah, but I mean,
You think
like,
Ben's that bad?
Me personally, no.
No, I mean, but
But
yeah.
I'm saying like Gruden just got like, dude, it's a different
Yeah.
climate. Even though it was fucking how long ago, it's just there's no
I mean,
no way anyone.
O.J. Simpson's fucking golfing. He's on Twitter all the time. What
He
are we
is, but
talking
he ain't
about?
working. He's on his own Twitter.
All right. Well, he'll find something to do. He got
I think he's all right.
Just golf, Ben.
just golf. Who
Just
gives a
fucking
shit? You got
golf,
$50
yeah.
million in the
Move
bank?
Move to California and golf every day. The fuck out of here. Come back in when you're in the Ring of Honor. That's all.
Until you get thrown out of it.
Until like those allegations aren't so who knows.
So this
Just be easy. You don't want too much time on your hands. You're gonna get yourself in trouble, buddy.
That's it. Yeah. Get a hobby. Learn to knit.
Adam Schefter. This is a kind of a wild story. Schefter used to send former Washington football team president Bruce Allen unpublished stories, and he would let him make changes to the stories before he published them.
Yeah,
and he called him like, Mr. Editor. Like, so like if he was doing this to the president of the Washington football team, he was doing this to every president for every team.
But that's how he gets the scoop.
I was just about to say, I always thought, I was like, what makes Schefter get privy to this information? Like, why does Schefter get the one to?
Yeah,
like,
who
why
did he sell his soul to?
Yeah, why does Woj get all the knowledge? And then, I mean, this makes perfect sense. They're fucking Schefter's working for them. They're fucking dictating whatever Schefter writes.
right, and plus on top of that, we'll give you. Okay, you take care of us, we'll take care of you.
Yeah,
Right, we'll give you some juice.
But here's what
Listen.
you're gonna say, Schefter. We're gonna give you the story, but here's what you're gonna say.
Or you think you're gonna say this, and I'm just gonna delete all of it, and you're gonna start over.
Yeah.
Or how about you're not putting this out at all, Adam?
Yeah. I email you back just a blank screen.
Yeah, like, hey, this is what's going out today.
Yeah. Good job.
Or the next fucking the next trade I hear of, it's going to Mel Kiper instead of you.
Yeah. No kinds of draft picks.
So I don't know. I thought that was kind of a wild story. But
From a
he's not catching any heat for it, which I don't even really know. Dude, the fact that like Gruden caught all this heat and like the story's like just dead and like the Washington football team isn't catching any fucking heat.
Nobody said there was no more emails. Like, that's it.
There's
There's no more controversial. Like, that's it.
That's it.
That's all they found.
They just found the 10 from Gruden.
Dude,
and
they
they went through like
650,000
they went through
emails.
1 million emails.
I
And,
mean, that's Goodell, right? You called him a non-NFL pussy, and Goodell got even.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
They had to like file an
Goodell's
investigation.
petty like
They
that.
had to file an investigation. They were like, "Hey, man, Gruden was talking shit on you." This one email. I was like, "Oh, cool, release him. We'll ruin his life."
What did he say?
A non-football pussy. Okay.
We'll see who's in the NFL and who's not. It looks like you're the non-football pussy.
Yeah, he's like, my severance package has a fucking lifetime jet of the fucking NFL.
Hey, what about all these nudes of the Washington football team cheerleaders that are just going around fucking throughout the whole NFL world? Yeah, no, but the Gruden thing was really bothering me. Then he called Obama a pussy.
Yeah, they
Like,
put that in there too. That's the best.
crazy. What else we got? Oh, Jerry Jones, man. This was weird. The Cowboys win.
Yeah.
Jerry and his son embrace, and they like lock lips, like pretty good, like too
I didn't
good.
see
They
it.
kiss. He
Yeah.
kisses. His
They
son
lip
He's
kisses.
70 years
is
old.
70 years old. It looks like.
and he's
At least it is
146.
Yeah.
And Jerry's 98, and they're basically like tonguing each other
Two
after a
old
win
men.
before they kiss their wives. So like it was almost like it was like not a trip, like it was just like almost a gangbang kiss.
Yeah.
He had his son's wife, and his wife.
Yeah.
Him and his son are fucking locking lips. The two chicks are like this.
On the side.
They're waiting for them to stop Frenching each other so they can get a French in, and they're all just like Frenching each other, kissing. And I'm like, I don't really like the looks of this.
This is getting really
Dude, that was
weird,
almost like the
really weird.
Pouncey brothers when
Like
they
Brady,
got Kelsey and the Brady and his dad.
Brady and his dad and his son.
Dude, do you think
I
that's
don't-
why people like talk about like handshakes like beforehand so they don't do no weird shit on accident, like on a whim?
What do you mean?
Like you're like, dude, if we score a touchdown, we're gonna do like.
Oh,
that way
yeah,
you're not like
premeditated.
missing high five. You know what I mean? Like
Like, let's take our helmets
like
off and
coordinated
kiss on the
celebrations.
lips.
That way, like when you get all excited, you don't accidentally do some shit like kiss your boy in the mouth.
yeah.
Or just like throw some fake cum.
Yeah.
You're like, because like if I would score, my first move would be throw fake
Right.
jerk off and throw fake cum.
Like that missed fucking high five. Like, dude, we can't do that. We can't look stupid on TV. We
Yeah,
can't
so you know you're gonna still go into a little routine.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's why they do it, so they don't do nothing like
Yeah, I mean, I would rather see those two old men dance than French each other like that. That was
Like,
strange.
dude, if you forget to dance, then we'll just kiss each other.
Yeah. They were saying like that was like the last step that the Cowboys had to do for them to win the Super Bowl was sell their souls. By
Their kids, Jerry Jones and his son have fucking French each other after every win.
unlock the crypt. They were like,
I mean, I think Jerry Jones and his son would be down with that.
100%.
I mean, they always are. They're doing it in front of everybody.
they'll do anything for a win. You know how much
Anything.
money they got out there? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Like, all right, I got a Frenchman. You guys kiss your dad like that?
No,
Mouth kiss?
my
I
dad
never, I never
don't even
kissed my
hug me.
dad. I never kissed my dad
Wait,
once.
you guys don't?
No.
No, I've never.
I mean, you guys are Italian. You guys are a little
No,
more kissy than the
no,
Irish.
no.
Nah.
I could never see Rosato's dad. Don't even fucking hug him.
No.
Dude. My dad tried to shake my hand the one time. We don't do that pussy shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. We just have a relationship where we don't.
Very few
Only
shaking hands.
only
Yeah.
compliment
Yeah.
I've ever got from my dad was, "You didn't fuck that up for once." So,
Yeah. My dad will, like,
we're not hugging on a regular basis.
yeah, we have a pretty good line of communication, but as far as getting physical,
That's weird.
yeah.
That's a little weird.
And especially, like, all right, yeah, when you're younger, like, okay, I could see that. But, like, dude, when you're in your 70s, you can't be kissing your 90-year-old old man.
Not
Oh,
on,
man.
not on the fucking lips.
That was fucking
No
crazy.
tongue.
Oh, fuck. Getting special recognition at the old Greenfield Awards.
Yeah, we got
This
dude,
is big.
we got our first award, probably first of many, and I'm gonna read the top line. It's from GoAd Greenfield organized. It says Greenfield organized against drugs. Dear Greenfield's podcast, congratulations. Greenfield Awards Committee has selected Greenfield's podcast to receive the Special Recognition Award presented at the 35th annual Greenfield Community Awards Dinner on Saturday, November 20th. Both friends and family will gather in St. Cecilia's Church to celebrate individuals who have contributed their time and talent for the betterment of the community. I mean, that's fucking, I mean,
pretty nice.
That's pretty awesome. We
great.
really appreciate that. And we got that. That was like from Greenfield. I mean, you know, it was pretty cool.
I'm not going to be able to make the ceremony. I'm going to be in California. You guys going to wear tuxedos?
Absolutely. I, mean,
thought it was a black tie event.
Yeah. I
I,
mean,
it is. I think it is a black tie.
and Jill was like, "Where do I get tickets?" I'm like, "I'll give you the number." But like, yeah, that's pretty exciting. So glad we got recognized for that. That was cool. I was super pumped when I opened that envelope. You'd have thought I
Wasn't really expecting that.
No, I wasn't. And
Not at all.
my cousin already knew about because Jimmy Gregg was looking for my address.
Oh,
And, like,
nice.
reached out to him. He's like, "I didn't want to tell you." But my cousin he's like, "Dude, I lived in Greenfield my whole life. I never gone to a fucking award. It's a big deal."
No, I agree. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
I was surprised to get it. I was surprised to see it. It's very nice. It'll be
Yeah.
a nice night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
you
awesome.
called me pumped. I was like out at dinner. I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I thought you were messing, like busting my balls at first.
We could show all these old timers at this awards dinner how to listen to a podcast.
Yeah.
You're gonna like, all right, everybody, pick up your phones.
We're gonna have a booth.
Yeah, now we go to the App Store. Download this.
No, I'm just gonna make them hand their phone.
Yeah,
over to me,
everybody turn your
and I'm
phone
gonna-
in, and we're gonna subscribe to every fucking one.
Like, we got 300 subscribers in our age of 70 and over just
Yeah,
went through the
like, we're
roof.
killing it in the senior citizens.
There's nothing wrong
demographic.
with Jerry kissing his son, you bastard.
Yeah.
Times have changed. That was okay. Dude, we jumped over that protest.
That's we're gonna do that later.
All right.
Let's take a little break here.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who'd be Corn Dicking this week?
Jackson Mahomes.
He fucking did.
He's a major corn dick. He's number one corn dick. This fucking kid. So the Washington football team is trying to, they're trying to do a little cover up. So like now all of a sudden they wanted to retire Sean Taylor's number,
Yeah.
which is nice, which should have been done
years ago.
But they know the heat's on. They're like, all right, let's throw a little distraction out here. We'll retire Sean Taylor's number. So they did that, and they had like 21 like painted on the on the cornered like sides of the field.
Yeah.
And they had it completely like roped off. So
And it
like
said,
a
"Do
giant
not," and a
giant
sign.
20 giant 21 roped off. Fucking don't step here or don't enter or whatever. You see ropes, you don't go past the ropes.
Right.
You know what I mean? This little piece of shit Jackson Mahomes goes on there and does a little dance on on the number for TikTok and does a TikTok, and he's getting absolutely killed for it.
Yeah.
If I'm Patrick Mahomes, or if you know what, not even there's obviously something wrong with Patrick Mahomes too. Because if this is my brother, as soon as like he starts getting like famous and like from doing weird shit, I'm like, dude, you got to fall back. You're doing too much. Fucking, you come to the games. Great. You want to do like
Shut
a
your fucking mouth.
You got to chill out. You're like arguing with fans. You're fucking. This isn't your shit. It's my shit. Fall back a little bit, man. And he's just doing the opposite. So he's just trying to like push the needle everywhere he goes. If I was like the Steelers or like the Redskins or if you're playing the fucking Chiefs, Jackson Mahomes not welcome in the stadium because all he does is he just causes problems.
100%. I mean, dude, when he did that, and then he came out and said, "Oh, I didn't mean it. They pushed us over there." Fuck that.
That's
you
just
still
not true.
shouldn't have fucking. For one, they didn't push you over there, and for two, even if you knew you were standing in there and it was like a sacred spot, but you got forced over there, why would you do your?
And that's like that's all he does. He like it's just
so
stupid,
fucking
so weird.
He does like a heart thing, the hair thing, this, and then like something like I'm like, dude, like if that's my brother, my friend, my anything, I'm like, knock it off. It makes me cringe every time I see him doing something that makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
Like his lady already got like booted out of like off TikTok or something like that. I think, or like she got suspended or some
What
shit.
was she doing?
She's a nut. Did you ever see
Is
her?
it Patrick Mahomes, lady?
Patrick Mahomes, lady.
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
He got this $500 million contract. He's going to
Yeah.
give her half.
Yeah,
Because you know it's not going to work
No,
out.
she's goofy, man.
Is he married?
Yeah, I think he got married. And
Idiot.
So, and then his brother, like, could you imagine, like, your brother, like, this is what you got to deal with? Like, dude, I'll fucking smack the
Yeah,
shit
that's
out
what
of
I'm
you,
saying.
little
Straighten
dork.
him out, dude.
Straighten him out.
Fuck.
He's gonna get
That's what
punched.
siblings are for. Like, tell you,
Dude,
like,
is
dude, what
Sean
are you
Taylor,
doing?
like, I don't know. Sean Taylor probably has kids in it, like, maybe in
They
the
were
20s.
his kid was there holding the jersey.
Yeah, how old were they? Did you see?
His kid was like 20 years old. They'll
I
fucking
would beat the fuck out of him.
Well, and that's the thing. He came out immediately like, "Oh, I didn't mean to." You shouldn't even have been in that fucking position because you shouldn't even be on the sidelines or
Exactly.
anything. But you got to be the center of attention. You're a fucking douchebag. Well, you dumped the thing on that guy's head at the Raven game. I wish someone would have knocked you the fuck out then. Like
Yeah,
he
That's
that
what's going to happen.
He needs a good old fashioned punch in the fucking face.
It's like those kids on the golf course.
Yeah, they need. I guarantee you,
They
love Jackson Mahomes.
Fans. You can tell, like, these kids never been punched in the face. They just had that I never been punched in the face. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
well.
Like,
They must have been pretty good golfers.
they were driving the shit out of the ball. So, I mean, like, relax, bro.
They haven't been punched in the face in a while.
No. But, so, yeah, that I don't know. Patrick Mahomes got to reel that fucking in. Russell Wilson, this is just as cringy and fucking weird. So, Russell Wilson's hurt. We played the Seahawks the other night. He traveled. Comes out a couple hours before the game, or like an hour before the game, and runs a fake 2-minute drill. by himself with no football. Well, he's just running a 2-minute simulation by himself, getting in the huddle, breaking the huddle, fake talking to people, fake throwing, running out of bounds, hurrying everybody back to the ball, another huddle, fucking fake spiking the ball, like clocking the ball. It was bananas.
Did he score, though, on the 2 minutes drill?
They scored.
All right, good.
Fake handoff, he ran around.
Fake handoff, yeah. What the fuck? What's the
I
matter?
think Z-Bird said it best off air.
Yeah, he was, dude. I definitely think they were like, all right, hey, you know what, Russell? Let's give you your pain medicine. He said, all right. 13 minutes later, he's like, you know what? I'm feeling like running a 2 minutes. I'm ready to go do this. And
I'm feeling a little loose.
We're like, Ross, we ain't going out there for. I ain't worried about guys. I'm gonna go get one in. He's like, all right, guys, let's go. And he's like seeing the fake.
He thought it was really happening.
He either had a shroom chocolate.
That's what I was saying. He had the shroom chocolate, and he thought this shit
with
was
the
really
pain meds.
happening.
Yeah, and he's out there.
Listen, if you would have grabbed me Saturday night, like, hey, you want to run a 2-minute drill? I would have. I would have thought I was in Heinz Field, but I would have been in some muddy ass farmland.
We might have a mutual friend with Russell Wilson.
He seriously looked like a little kid. Like he looked like a little kid that got down on Heinz Field and was like fulfilling his dreams.
Yeah,
like, dude, you're an NFL quarterback, cuz you have been for a long time.
Yeah,
what's going on here?
Right.
You're looking a little kooky.
He didn't know that. He didn't know there was eyes on him. That's what it was.
Well, part of me thinks he obviously knows going to be filmed. So is he like doing that? It felt like a LeBron James thing when LeBron does shit just to get attention, so someone will start talking about him. That's the feeling I got. Like, all right, man, the eyes. Because he this is like the first game he missed in like forever.
Right.
So he wasn't used to playing.
It
So I'm
just
thinking
broke
he was
his
like,
record or
I needed them to be talking about Russell Wilson. So I'm gonna go out there and run this fake 2-minute drill by myself with no football and look like a
Dedicated.
crazy person. And they're gonna say like, man, look at Russell out there. Even when he knows he's not playing, he's still getting ready.
Working for a contract.
Yeah.
This
Or
guy
they'll be like-
loves football.
Or they'll be
Loves
like,
it.
he has mental health issues.
Either way.
Or a drug problem.
He was like,
It actually, like, most of the time, I feel like it would be like, oh man, look, he's a hard worker. This like even like, no, I didn't hear anybody say it. Everyone was like, man, this is fucking weird.
I've never seen this. That's all they kept saying.
I've never
seen
seen
this
anybody do
before.
this before.
He
in my
really
life.
needed a day off.
You looked at the in the end zone and fucking Jackson Mahomes is just TikTok dancing. Russell Wilson's running in the end zone. Like, what the fuck's going on
Poor
here?
Juju was hurt. He would have had this time of his
Oh
lifetime
my
there.
God, he would have had a fucking field day, dude. You know how many views that would have gotten likes?
Oh, so remember we were talking about those robots that were like the robot dogs that were like dancing around.
That-
and fucking,
they did
that wasn't so long ago. We were like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They already decided to put sniper rifles on these.
I heard that.
It's a natural progression.
It seems like a little quick jump. Like maybe I don't know if we got these fucking dog robots like honed in yet. I don't know if I would just be throwing rifles on top of them just yet.
It's like Terminator.
Right, maybe
It's
teach
how
them
it
to play
starts,
fetch
dude.
first. Maybe
Yeah.
fetch.
Right.
Maybe get out there. I
Grab
don't know.
my newspaper. Well, you
Yeah.
don't even
Scare
have
away an
newspapers.
intruder.
Deliver a pizza. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Something before we just start strapping guns to them.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. They're like, oh, you don't have nothing to worry about. You know, it's all controlled by man for now.
For now.
Until the AI kicks in about 3 more years, then you're gonna be like, man, did you hear what happened to Rusty? Like, no, but that fucking dog peeled his cap back.
Yeah, it's gonna be like running.
Stray robot.
You're gonna be better off like
shot him up.
running into a mountain lion or like oh shit, that's a robot. Is that a robot dog?
Hey, oh, he's
Like,
strapped.
shit,
No, he's
he got a
strapped.
gun and oh shit, you know what I mean? You're fucking
He'll be
outta
shooting
there.
like other dogs in the hood,
Yeah.
like real dogs.
I mean, it's not gonna end well. It's just not. Like,
No.
these
Where's
robots-
this at?
It's made.
This
They're
is
made
America.
In Pennsylvania.
America.
They're made in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's
like-
right up the road.
They're testing them in Lawrenceville, dude.
Yeah, no. They're on. They're on
Right now
Thomas,
they're going
Thomas
to coffee.
Jefferson.
They're going to coffee shops
Yeah,
and listening to the
They
Cranberries.
wear beanies and super tight jeans.
They're making these at Century 3 Mall.
right next to Lids. Right in between Lids and Fudge Factory.
3,600 corn dicks ran the Chicago Marathon on Sunday, then flew straight to Boston to run that marathon on Monday.
That's
Heroes. Like,
yeah. What do you got to prove, kid?
guys, like,
Give your knees a break.
Yeah.
how many blisters you have?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's going on here?
I don't get wrong.
It's not even good for you.
I don't even give a fuck. Like, do you think you're impressing anybody? Because
Jack Walsh ate mushrooms.
Not impressed.
He went to a wedding, ate mushrooms, then golf. That's
Then
a
golf.
weekend.
that's impressive.
That's
Then-
a weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
That is a good weekend. I mean,
Exhausted.
What did-
I honestly haven't done that much shit.
I
in,
feel like I
forever.
ran 2 marathons.
Yeah. I dude. I mean, why the fuck in the world why are you doing this?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. If they really want to get good exercise, like you said, you feel like you ran. When I used to smoke crack in Washington County, and I would constantly have to walk back down the projects to get crack, I guarantee I ran 6 miles a night.
You're getting your steps in.
Yeah, if you want to do something and have some fun, smoke some crack. You know
I'll
what I
get
mean?
you up and down Hazelwood to Greenfield.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
And then walk to get more.
You'll beat the shuttle back and forth. Like, God damn, it's the 7th time. They used to call it the Greenfield 500 when you'd see certain fellas riding their bikes back and forth.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Dudes were
I've seen
quick on a
such
bicycle.
things.
Yeah, my brother used to work at Allegheny Fence, and he would call me like, "Dude, these dudes are down here working out. They're riding their bikes every morning at 7 a.m. down Second Ave, back up." I'm like, "Yeah, they're not working out, Joe. They're driving down there to do drugs." He's like, that makes way more sense. Okay.
Yeah, who the fuck wants to ride back up Greenfield
When
Avenue?
did them guys become health nuts?
Yeah. Certainly not. They are heroin nuts. And Hazelwood got the fire. This is a bit of nostalgia for me here. Hooters tried to make all the girls switch to like a black. Johnny woke up early and he said Hooters. He's like, "Oh, what are we talking about here?" Like a black, like almost like a thong, like a boy, just ass cheeks out. You know what I mean? It's just a black pair of shorts with your whole butt cheeks are out.
Yeah.
So like, all right, these are our new shorts, not the orange ones that the go-tos that we grew up with. And then the girls were like, "Dude, we didn't sign up for this. You can't just make us start wearing pretty much a thong to work when you hired us with those orange shorts." Hooters got majorly jammed up. They backed off. So now you can wear the black shorts or the orange shorts.
Well, at least they gave them the option.
They did because they had to because they were getting crushed because it's 2021, you're telling women what they have to wear to work. It's going to get a little weird.
Well, it's called a uniform.
I mean,
Jack.
dude, you're working at Hooters. No, I mean,
Your brother
I
has
was
to wear a
talking
fireman's
to Zebra,
outfit
like,
every day.
what would you really do at Hooters these days? Like go in there and like, would that be? That'd be awkward.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think I think it was awkward for a long time. I think we're old enough now. Now we're just like Hooters. We're you see what I mean? We're the old guys at Hooters where it's just
Yeah.
funny now.
No, we went to the one in Southside. Us three. We were like 16 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a
bus-
treat.
The
Yeah.
bus
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah,
Remember,
that was like-
The bus loved Hooters.
That was like I was like telling Jack, like, dude, like my first, like that was like the closest I ever came to a naked chick when I was 11. It was when Weird Ciceri took us to Hooters, and I'll never forget this. And we go there, it was a Steeler game. We left at halftime because it was freezing, so we go into Hooters. It's me, Keith Ciceri, and Stotch, and we're like, all right, we sit down. This waitress comes up harder than I can't remember. I just remember boobs and those like outfits, and I was like, oh my god, dude, like I
In
boner.
the tights.
I was such a boner. So Stotch goes, I'll never forget this. Stotch was like, I got to go to the bathroom. Stotch comes.
Stotch went and jerked off in the
So
bathroom.
listen to this. So 15 minutes later, he comes back, and his fucking face is beat red just the one side.
he
of it.
definitely went to
So
pound
so
town.
Keith's dad, Weird, is like, what the fuck is going on? He's like, you all right? And then he was like, yeah. He's like, I was in the bathroom and I got a moist towelette in my eyes. So like Keith's dad was like, yeah, you got a moist towelette in his eye, that guy. And we were like fucking him. And like every time he would see Stotch like anywhere, he'd be like, you all right, boy? Did you get a moist towelette in your eye? Stotch is like 20 years old out with a girl one time, and Weird's like, hey, make sure you bring some moist towelettes. Like, he just never
let it go.
Dude, but that fucking, like, Stotch swears this, dude, I got moist towelette. My sorry, you're an idiot. You don't understand that.
Do you
I'm
think
like,
Stotch jerked off and nutted in his eye like a little bit?
I mean, I don't know what
No,
happened.
I think he jerked off and was sweating profusely.
Like, dude,
and tried to make something up.
the chick was smoking hot. Who came? Now I think about it, the chick was. I do remember like all of us being like, "Oh my god, this is like." In our eyes, it was like the hottest, you know what I mean, chick ever. But like for him to go to the bathroom at 15 minutes at that age, there's not much else
Yeah,
you're doing in
yeah.
there. You're not taking a steamer that long.
No, you're not taking big shits like
You're
that. when
taking
a
a
kid.
number 3.
Yeah.
The old number 3.
He might have did a 2, but he also did a 3.
Yeah, and I
He did a 6, a little 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, he hit for the cycle.
But I just remember he came out and his fucking eye was all weird, and it was like he said he had gotten a moist towelette in his eye, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? But
Remember Angelo was ready to kill you
Yeah,
at
I was
Hooters?
about to bring that up. That was in Ocean City.
I ordered the mild.
We ordered the mild wings.
I was there. He was
we're
spiking
at-
him off the table.
We were at OCMD back in the day. We all go to Hooters. Half the tables we're gonna order together.
First
The
of all,
other half,
there's like 12 of us,
Sure.
maybe more.
yeah. So half of us were gonna order like what we wanted, and the other half was gonna order what they wanted. So we put our order in. Z-Bird puts the other table's order in. Angelo goes to the bathroom. Z-Bird gets mild wings for some. They were just butter wings, dude.
Yeah, I didn't. I fucked up.
You fucked up big time. So he gets the mild. They were literally deep fried like butter wings, and Angelo
Greasy.
greasy
no
butter,
flavor.
no garlic, no nothing. Dude.
No, so hot
But
sauce.
in reality, so Angelo was ready to kill you. It's still like the maddest I think I ever seen Angelo.
He's spite like he ate one.
Like,
And
these
he's
wings-
This is the worst wing I've ever in my life.
Yeah, he's
Spike
throwing
it.
a tantrum in fucking Hooters. He's trying to like punk dudes out of our wings. Like, get the fuck out! Or he's trying to trade. Like, I'll give you like a whole bowl of fries and 6 of these wings for 4 of your wings. Like, nobody wants those wings because they're covered in butter. But in reality, why didn't anybody just ask for a side of hot
sauce
Yeah.
would cured everything.
Yeah, and I think we might
was
might
better.
have, but like.
I didn't care. I
I was on the
delicious
good
wings.
side of the wings.
I
I think.
delicious wings.
Were you, John?
Dude, to be honest, I don't remember.
I
I vividly remember Ange spiking the wing. and
Off
thinking-
Hooters,
and just
making
thinking,
everybody
what?
uncomfortable.
Like, dude, like, what the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, well, I mean, I fucked up, but it wasn't worth spiking a wing over. Like, we
No,
could've
it's
just
really
fucked
it was an
up.
Right, there was a
overreaction.
solution to the
Listen,
problem,
there's
like you
nothing,
said.
Yeah.
This is nothing a set of Hooters
Right.
can't,
Call the waitress over.
remedy.
And
Yeah.
ask for some more hot sauce, and
that's
it's
it.
taken care of.
Or
Yeah.
just buy more wings.
Well,
Well,
there
we
was,
were young,
there
yeah,
was
we
no
were young.
buying more wings.
Dudes,
It
we were
was-
on
it was
strict budget back in
major
the day.
budget back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were splitting a pitcher of beer between 12 of us.
Doing
Dudes
shots
were
of beer.
yes,
Shots of one, yeah.
sneaking in Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hooters. I mean, it is what it is. It has a special little place in my heart. Hooters is like good.
The food?
The food ain't.
No, it's not.
I mean, I feel like the
haven't-
wings
Wings
aren't
are
bad.
terrible.
Nah.
I feel like they're not bad.
They're like
I recently ate at a Hooters. Not recently, like a few years ago. I ate at a Hooters in Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, this is gonna be fucking horrendous. But it was the only thing open. It was like really good. We were all like, holy fuck, this is crazy.
Yeah.
but the wings are like little and breaded. They're like
They're big. They're
I
big
thought
and
they-
breaded. They're breaded. They're
breaded.
heavily breaded.
Heavy.
I like a nice breading.
With butter all over it.
But
So
yeah.
much
greasy
butter.
ass fucking.
But like Hooters is like, it's like that one place, like, it's like you go in there when you're like 11 or 12, and it's like going to the strip club.
Oh,
for
my
the
dad
first-
took
it's
me
the
there.
titty bar.
He
Yeah.
took you there for.
Dude, he took me there with my sisters. Like, the whole family went.
Your dad didn't care. He just
He
needed
did not
to
give
get, he needed to get a gander.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to get a
Fuck
look
yeah, when
in.
you're like 9. Come on.
He's like, boy, you see this?
Yeah. That he gave you a hug at
Do a
the-
little flirt with the waitress, gets real awkward.
That's the last time you hugged your dad.
Yeah, you always said it was your birthday, and you know it wasn't your birthday, and you just be in between two titties like this, like 6 years old, like beat red face.
Dude, the Hooters
Remember we got the
waitresses used to like
pictures?
flirt.
Oh, they
like,
were-
older
yeah,
guys,
heavy
big
flirt.
time.
Remember
Yeah.
Yogi's girl was a Hooters girl. We had pictures with all them Hooters chicks one time.
Oh, we went to the bikini contest.
Yeah. We were like smothered with Hooters chicks.
All right, brother in arms, Coach O, man, or old Coach O.
I love him.
He's fired. He's out. They said at the end of the year he's
End of the
gone.
year, he's gone.
Yeah. I guess he used to bring like his girlfriends and his their kids to like practice and let them used to like fuck around and
Run
like,
drills.
run drills at LSU practice. Like, dude, what do you think?
Dude, he was doing anything.
He
to
was
get
hot
a
off
piece
that
ass.
national championship.
Yeah.
So
right.
like
He could do whatever at that
and
time.
At that time, and I think he thought he was a good coach, but in reality, he just had a super team on his hands that fell
Yeah.
into his lap.
Right.
He had Joe Burrow, who's a fucking
And
Heisman
Chase,
quarterback,
yeah.
and yeah, literally.
That defense was fucking
Unbelievable.
Devin White, yeah.
So I mean, he's just bringing the coaches, the girlfriend's kids, like, hey, you kids want to meet Joe Burrow? And he just let them throw passes and shit and fuck around and fucking, which is awesome if you're a kid.
If you're a kid, I was
If you're
gonna
winning,
say,
but if you're winning, that gets
if you're
overlooked.
winning, we never hear about it.
Yeah.
And like that's what even someone said. Like I've seen it on Twitter, and someone retweeted it. Like, well, yeah, if he was winning, this is a non-story. They just needed to like throw something because everybody still loves him. Man. I think he's a super nice guy.
Yeah.
He's just not a good football coach.
He
There's not too
remind-
much going on upstairs.
He reminds me of Farmer Fran on the Water Boy.
No
like
doubt.
When he talk,
It's the
like, I
same
love
person.
Yeah, I love when he talks.
Dude, he always goes jogging on campus like skins, and he is like, I've never seen that color tan before on a man. It's fucking insane. It's like a
It's like a reddish.
it's like a
brown.
leather bound book, like a mahogany type. It's beautiful, and his jog is just like I can't even call it a jog, but he's an older guy. He's out there getting a move and getting a sweat going. What else can you do?
skins
But he skins,
with
and
that
man,
mahogany flesh.
what a tan.
And he was the king of Louisiana when they
He
went
was.
in. I mean, so
So he'll go grab a D coordinator job somewhere. He'll be fine.
right.
But man, yeah, Coach O, he's out of there. Jackson Carman, Bengals O lineman. They played in Detroit this weekend. So he hits up Twitter like, "Hey, where's a good place to eat?" You know what I mean, so everybody in Detroit gives him places. He picks Mom's Spaghetti, which is Eminem's like brand new spaghetti restaurant.
Yeah.
They poisoned him. And he got food poisoning. Like, dude, I don't know if that was the best game plan. Asking the city you're about to play, like where to go, and then say you're gonna go there.
They're ready.
And they're ready for you. And they spike your spaghetti.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Not a good move.
No, that was pretty. Yeah, I was like, when I heard me and Rosal were talking about that today. Like, first off, that don't even sound like like when I think of Eminem, I don't think of food. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it was. I actually almost put it on the show last week because they like just opened, and it was just like they're like Eminem opens his new restaurant, Mom's Spaghetti, and it was like Eminem in like a drive-out window with a Chinese food container filled with spaghetti. It looked disgusting.
Yeah,
and
it looked
fast
like
food
a
spaghetti,
shit,
right?
Fast food
It looked
spaghetti.
like a shithole too.
Yeah,
It looked
I
like
mean-
an old like Burger King.
That's
that
yeah,
they
man.
didn't even paint.
It had like a fast food
It was
window.
terrible looking.
I don't know if I need like fast food spaghetti. I
No.
don't think that needs to be a
Dude,
thing.
if you can't boil water and throw some fucking even at ragu, anything.
That's I mean yeah, jarred. I mean you could find some really good jarred sauce these days.
Yeah.
I mean anything.
But yeah, they definitely burned him on purpose.
Do you think so? You think they poisoned him? You don't think the food was just horrible?
I think he poisoned him. I think they knew he was coming, and they're like, "All right, here he is. We're gonna leave this out for all night."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here you go. Throw some cheese on there.
Or they put some
Throw it in there,
Visine in
right.
his Sprite.
Oh
you
yeah,
know
a little
what I mean?
Visine.
Gotcha.
I mean, it worked to a T. He was like throwing up on the field.
yeah.
Yeah, well played.
Aaron-
Mom's spaghetti.
Aaron Rodgers scores a touchdown on the Bears, screams at a fan, "I own you. All my fucking life I owned you, and I still own you."
Yeah, I seen that.
Ruthless.
Ruthless.
He's 22-5 against the Bears and 11-3 at Soldier Field.
That's not
Like, there's a bunch of Barstool dudes that are like Bears fans, like heavy Bears fans, and like they were like shook. They were like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Like this is just sad.
so
you know what I mean? I don't know. We have no comeback at all. He does own us. This dude won't retire. He won't switch divisions. Like he's just been haunting us his whole entire career, and it won't stop. And he knows it. And now he's telling us to our faces.
So
Yeah.
I guess one of the linemen or whatever, like someone asked him about it, he was like, "They were, what do you think about it?" He's like, "What do I think about it? I like to punch him in his fucking face. That's what I."
What from the Bears?
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, you can't. Yeah, of course. It's,
Right,
it's
right.
fucking rude. It's mean, but it's true.
It's true, yeah.
and that's what hurts the most. The truth
That's why
hurts.
the guy couldn't argue with
he
him.
got
He's like, I just wanna
triggered from
punch
the lady in the front row was flipping him off when he was like doing the belt.
Yeah.
And that's what sent him into
And he
like,
got a little bit of a late hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he
He
got
said it was
there,
like an
and,
80-year-old woman giving him fucking 2 middle fingers.
He said, "I own you. I've
Way to
always
tough
owned you,
talking
and
old
I
lady."
still own you."
I can't wait till he's a Steeler next year.
It's gonna be great. That's gonna be crazy if that really happens.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, fuck yeah. I'd love it if Aaron Rodgers was Steeler.
El Salvador and Mexico were playing a soccer game in El Salvador. El Salvador throws a gigantic, crazy rave festival right in front of the Mexico's hotel room the night before the game.
Yeah.
We're talking like live DJs, fucking fireworks,
Streets are filled.
air horns, thousands of people just going bananas from like 9
Tons of
p.m.
Molly.
all to the next day, just partying their dicks off. Like, and so nobody on Mexico's squad could sleep. Mexico won 2-0. But I like to try.
Yeah, listen, you
It's a
gotta
good
do
old-
your part.
You gotta.
dude.
That's what you gotta do your part. You did your best.
Yeah.
You had a crazy fun rave party in the middle of the street. Tried to fuck
Wait,
shit up. It didn't
Was
go.
El Salvador's team there? Is that why they were all fucking doing Molly all night? Is that
Yeah, they might have went to the party.
They heard it was such a banger. I mean, that's a
There had to
win.
be like every person in El Salvador that was
Yeah.
there. There were so many fucking people. It looked like what's the movie where they go crazy? The high school kids have a party and it goes nuts.
Project X.
Yeah, it looked like Project X, like outside this hotel
Oh,
where
yeah?
fucking Mexico was supposed to be sleeping at. It was
They probably-
banana
dude,
land.
what if they
It was just
okey
whoa, 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 whoa,
They were
whoa.
staying at the Motel 6 down the street.
But that's a win-win because either way, like you're gonna have the fucking time of your life, and you might help your team. If you lose, you still have the time of your
still
life.
have
You already had it. Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably wanted to kill yourself after the game because you were just up all night
You
partying.
went to the
and
game
not
in the
game.
heat, and you're just
Yeah.
like, now
Dude, that's when you gotta do.
And the drugs
yeah.
wear off, and nothing's fun when the drugs wear off.
But more drugs.
A-Rod, man, had a rough night last night. He was getting heckled so bad at the Boston game that Fox couldn't even air their post-game show because fans were chanting Affleck, Affleck, and fuck A-Rod in the background. For
Fantastic.
It must have been going on for hours, an hour, I don't know. For them not to air the post-game because they couldn't settle them down is just unbelievable.
Yeah, dudes are staying there after the game. Well, they had like a great fucking game. They hit like 2.
Hitting all kinds of
grand
grand
slams.
slams.
Shit.
Right, if they lose, most of the fans go home, but they're just staying there.
Yeah,
But
these
now
dudes
you're
were
like, all right,
pumped, yeah.
we're all fired up. A-Rod's over there. We
We're
hate
gonna
A-Rod.
we're gonna
One of the
harass
faces
him.
of our sisters banging out his lady.
Yeah.
Let's go harass him.
Yeah.
Let's go get him.
Yep.
And they did.
Did they go skins though?
I don't know.
But Ben's their guy. You know what I mean? Ben Affleck is
That's
That's what
what
I
guy-
mean. He's
and they-
Batman.
But dude, they
He's
like
the town.
they like A-Rod is like a hated figure. Like when that was big when like the Yankees and Red Sox were like
It's a major rivalry.
A-Rod was like they what's his name?
He was like
he got in a fight with the catcher the one time, and then he like tried to slap the ball. They hated A-Rod.
Yeah,
for
they
years.
hated him because he was supposed to come to Boston. He was a cunt hair away from being a Red Sox, then end up being a Yankee.
Yeah.
And so they fucking hate his guts,
Yeah.
and they let him know about it. That's unbelievable. Like
That might
not
have-
to do the post game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
that's a good.
You don't
heckle.
hear that too often.
That's a good heckle. I'm proud.
Yeah, that takes
They-
integrity.
I guarantee you now, like they're gonna for the next game in Boston, because I think there's definitely one more there. They're gonna send someone else because they're like, dude, we gotta do a post game.
Or they're just gonna do it like off site in a room
Inside,
or somewhere
yeah.
where like the fans don't have access to it.
Access to A-Rod.
Yeah.
If I was A-Rod, would you even want to walk around Boston at this point? I mean,
I'm sure A-Rod wasn't pumped he had to go to Boston
right.
for work. I'm
He's
sure.
like, damn, I wish I would have made the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, I'm sure wish my fucking fiance wasn't blowing Batman.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes your lady blows Batman. There's a
Win-
new Batman
win
out.
some,
Who's the
lose some.
Batman now? It's not Ben again, is it?
I don't know.
No.
Back, and it's Robert Pattinson
I don't even know who that
I
is.
don't-
Robert
yeah.
Patterson,
from Twilight.
the vampire guy.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Batman.
There's going to be 3.
With him in it.
Flack, Keaton, and they're all going to be separate.
Oh, okay. That's strange.
No shit.
All right, there was a protest going on outside a football game this weekend, and it said no one that breaks these sins enters heaven. So this was the list. So if you're a liar, not going to heaven. If you're a greedy pig, not going to heaven. Pope, no heaven. Atheist, no heaven. Sports buff, that's weird, no heaven. Potty mouth, no heaven. LGBT supporter, you ain't in heaven. Contentious woman, no heaven.
So that's the first one I agree with.
Yep. Self-lover, if you're a self-lover, no heaven.
Oh,
Stotch.
man.
Yeah. If you're a pothead, you're out. Muslim, out. Whore, out. This is literally on.
Does it just say whore?
Dude, I'm reading this word for word.
Verbatim.
It's a list of things that won't get you into heaven.
I got like
and
4 against me.
drunkard, you're out of here.
There's another one.
Porn lover, out of here.
6.
Homosexual, gone. Gamer, gone. Adulterer, gone. Gambler, gone. Bible hater, gone.
Heaven doesn't sound like too much fun then.
Boring. Who the fuck wants to go there?
There's nothing. I mean, come on.
You just got to repent.
I mean, this
At the
literally.
end.
I mean, you pretty much.
I'm like a lot of these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tell some lies.
Yeah, who does?
Who doesn't lie?
I have lied.
I've been
before.
known to be a little greedy pig. Sports buff. I got a potty mouth. I say fuck every other
You
word.
used to be a little bit of a whore.
Used to.
Man whore, yeah.
I was a coxman. Man, I had a suit on this weekend. Jeez, it's not even fair when I wear a suit. I'll tell you, Z-Bird. What a sight. What a treat for the ladies. For me to go in a suit and just walk around. It's like, thank God I don't have a real job that I have to get dressed up for, because it'd be tough for the women of Pittsburgh, because it is a sight to be seen. Sometimes I forget, oh, you're a handsome man, Jack. I don't forget it too often, but sometimes
It's happened.
it slips my mind, and I'm like, whew, I look good.
That's
Friday
a good
night.
reminder there.
Good
Pow.
reminder. But yeah, this was I can't imagine, and the kid holding this sign. He's like a younger kid. He's probably 19 years old. Dudes were definitely throwing shit at him. He definitely had a rough night. Fucking insane. Well, let's take a little break here, Z-Bert.
All right, everybody, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield Smash podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza of the Greenfield's Finest Podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick and tired of hiring heroin-addicted roofers? I know I was. I had 6 of them fall off my roof in one day. I didn't know what to do. I found out about Allen Construction. Their roofers don't do heroin. So if you're looking for roofers that don't do heroin, call 412-954-8337, 412-954-8337. Make sure your roof stays and they don't come back at night to steal the shingles. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so I'm getting ready to go to Mishka's this weekend. I went there on Friday, too, to hang out. So I'm going to pull the Pittsburgh left on the top of Commercial and Beechwood. Plenty of light turns yellow. I start moving, turns red. I'm good. This car drives and, swerves at me because he was so mad I got him with the Pittsburgh left. I, just stopped my car.
Yeah, I would have stopped.
I thought it was about to go down. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then, he just, drove away. But I'm like, dude, if I got you by, loud and clear.
Respect
it. I got you, dude. I did it right. I did it right.
You win
know
some,
what I mean?
you lose
There's
some.
12 cars behind you. I'm going.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah.
You're that bothered by that? You're gonna swerve at my car?
And then, do you want to fight? Is
Right,
that what you're
dude,
getting at?
I don't get road rage a lot. I if I could have turned around and chased them down, that's how incensed I was.
I had a similar situation fucking the other day. I didn't pull out in front of this guy, but I did. He was probably he had to be 200 yards away, and I pulled out, and he started speeding up behind me, and I'm like, this fucking dude. So he gets another lane, and he's passing me, and fucking I'm giving him the finger like this, and then he just he looks at me slows down and he's about to do something. I was, you fat fucking pussy, and he just sped the fuck off. Dude, don't ride my ass and act tough, and then when it's time to be a little tough to figure out what you want to do, you speed away. If you want to get nuts, let's get nuts. You want to swerve your car and wait, let's get crazy. I'll ruin my weekend.
I always
I'll ruin our weekend.
I don't.
Yeah, let's get fucking insane. 'Cause I don't really get road rage either, but when someone takes it to that level, the level I'm mad I get to is insane.
I'm one to asshole. Very
Dude, I was
quick.
thinking about it 2 days later. Why would he do that?
Dickbag.
You know what I mean?
It resonated with you.
I'm going through it's turning yellow and I'm going. And he was trying to go before that just to screw then to swerve at my car.
Being a dickhead.
Yeah,
you're just being an asshole, and then you're not going to back up being an asshole. People think they're so tough in their cars.
It all comes back to some people need punches in there.
Everybody needs a punch in the face.
Yeah.
Surely, what's grinding them gears?
All right, so we were talking before. I've been on 2 road trips the past 2 weekends.
How's the time been on this one? You're not bragging.
This one was good. The way home fucking sucked, dude. It was accidents, construction, everything. That is not even my gear grinder. So the fucking how long? Are we there yet? How long is it gonna be? And the fucked up thing is, it ain't even my kids. It's my fucking wife, bro. You know what I mean? The girls in the back, they're cool. I put them in the third row. They got their iPads. They're doing whatever they're doing. They have dolls and shit. And then you got Rosa sitting there like, so how long have we been on the road? Like Rosa, like 40. We're in Monroeville.
It says
We're
it,
Monroeville.
you know where it says it at? Right there on the dashboard where the navigation
right,
is.
exactly.
It tells you when we're gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to shave these minutes off.
Yeah.
You shut the fuck
And
up.
then when I point out, like, you see that, it just dropped by 2 minutes because I'm doing 90.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
making moves.
And she doesn't
That's
care.
a good co-pilot.
And she doesn't care. Like, what do you?
Don't antagonize the driver.
Yeah.
So look, on the
either
way-
sleep
Best thing. On
or
the way
be
home,
supportive.
She sat in the second row. The girls sit in the third row. Rosa sat in the second row, and I sat up front.
Perfect.
Everybody was passed out, dude. I put my own my jams on, my Pandora. You know what I mean? I was living life, dude. It was great. But then I hit traffic, and everybody wakes up like, "Are we almost home?" Like, we're still in fucking West Virginia. You know what I mean? Like, shut the fuck up.
How way did you go?
No, I went to Columbus, so it was straight like through the Panhandle. West
Oh,
Virginia.
okay.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, the are we there
dri-
yet
the
by
drive
an,
to-
by an adult is like, shut up.
Yeah, and it's like, Rosa, you're a grown ass woman, and the girls wouldn't say shit. And Rosa's like, so what? Like, we've been in the car for 2 hours. And then the girl's like, how long more do we have to
She
go?
got them all
Like,
Yeah.
out. She started the kids up.
oh, I'm like, dude, I will drive this car off a fucking bridge right now.
Dude, I've had to pull over sometimes and just get out of the car.
Need a minute to regroup.
Need a minute. I need to.
Fresh
I need
air.
out of that car.
That's why
dude.
they made vapes, dude. Like weed vapes. That's the thing. I'm like, I have to take a piss.
I just walk around that convenience store for a second and
We
Yeah,
need
maybe
gas.
get an energy drink.
Something,
and-
We
yeah.
got 3/4 of the tank. Like, we need gas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Rosa.
Z-Bird,
Yeah.
12 Whiskey Barbecue, employee party.
Yeah.
That I was at. I don't work at 12 Whiskey Barbecue.
No, so I talked to Jack Sunday night, and we're like talking. Maybe it was Monday yesterday. He's like telling me like the greatest weekend ever. Went to this haunted house, sounded super fun. I'm like, pretty cool. Who put that together? It was like Neff did. It was like a lot of people from 12 that worked there were like down there invited. That's weird because I work there, and this is the second event I've not been invited to. Only this, I could show you text now when I'm down there mopping the floor. I'm part of the team.
Yeah.
But when it comes time to fucking hang out, like,
Have a
we
good time.
we got the funnest night ever planned. We're gonna have 12 employees, and let's invite everyone we like. And then I have to hear about it from Jack. I wouldn't have went, but just invite me so I can like be like, you know what, it's not.
You know
right.
what? I like to. I would love to go, but
But it's like not really my scene. But at least let me know you like pretend to invite me. I'm not gonna go. Just
let me
fucking,
know you're thinking of me.
right. Be like, hey,
Because of the last time,
Let
you,
me
you
know
let,
part
you
of
let
the
her know,
team.
like, hey, would have loved to do that. Right?
it was like with the it was an employee party and Cravata was down there. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty cool. I
He
don't
was at
remember-
this one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't, I was gonna say I don't remember.
Why does
Cravata.
he work there?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him down there yet, cleaning the floors or taking out the cardboard boxes. I don't know. Maybe he does it on the days I don't.
I don't think so.
Nah. So that's my fucking gear grinder. Like just from now on, just invite me. I'm not gonna go. I swear to God, I won't take a fucking spot. But it like kills my self-esteem to not get invited. Just invite me.
I
I'm gonna-
promise I won't come. Just send me the
yeah,
invite.
Yeah, just anyone out there, invite me to stuff. I promise I won't show up. I'll tell you, I'll make up an excuse. It just makes me feel better about myself.
That is true. Everybody likes the invite to be thought of.
Absolutely.
Right. So then I could have said to you back, like, oh, for real? Yeah, I got invited, Jack. I couldn't make it.
Yeah, now,
you know, my
now I'm
response
breaking.
was,
Who was all there? Who set that up? And I was like, oh, well, it was a 12 employee party.
right.
That's why I didn't tell you about it, because I just figured you being a 12 employee, you would have that
You'd be there,
information
right.
Right. Well,
before
get
I
it, Jack.
would.
Well,
I thought
yeah.
you put it together.
I'm only part of the team when they need the
Let's-
floor
yeah.
cleaned.
When they need a
Right.
team member.
Yeah, when they need the floor cleaned. When it comes
Get
to
that gum
When
from
they
under
need
the
to
table.
get
Right.
open early Sunday mornings.
Yeah, they need Z-Bird. He's
They,
part
they,
of the team.
They leave it
To
all.
fight off the homeless guys.
yeah.
They leave it all
Sundays.
fucked up down there for you Saturday night.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I knew they were down there having some beers. There was pretzels smashing the floor and things like that. So they were having a good old time.
Yep, hanging out, little late night.
Yes, I said, oh, this looks like there was some after hours going on here. And then I find out all this.
You could see
riffraff.
after out. I mean,
had after hours written on the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
written all over it.
It was written all over the place. And I got to deal with the fucking Walking Dead down there, the homeless, fucking attacking me for change. I'm like, you know, at least ask me. That's all I'm asking. Just at least ask me.
I did the old Irish accent. I got off that fucking bus and fucking didn't say a word to anybody.
like
and
it.
just straight went behind the bus, Leanie's car, boom, we're out of there.
It's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it. No, like I couldn't get suckered into the south side. I was like, nope, I'm gone, dude. I got a gear grinder. I don't like carrying bags. I look like a pussy when I carry a bag. You know what I mean?
Purse?
Like, so I went to the mall the other day to grab something, and I bought some golf balls and some tees, and that was at Dick's. That was my first stop. And I was like, let me give a walk through, see if you know what I mean, see if I want a pair of shoes or some shit. I haven't been to a mall in a long time. So I'm like walking through the mall, and I have this bag, and it's like swinging, and like I have it like wrapped
Were you
up.
skipping?
And I wasn't skipping, but I was like walking in the bag swing. I was like, I look like a pussy with this bag, dude. I was like, they gotta figure something out. This little plastic bag's just fucking swinging with my arm. It's on my little dainty wrist. I was like, someone should beat the
You
fuck
got
out.
carpal tunnel in that
Yeah,
wrist.
someone should beat the fuck out of me walking around looking like this
therapeutic.
with a bag. Like, give me a nice, I don't know, like a brown paper bag with a little like. With the handles on it,
rolled up
with
cardboard
the hemp
handle.
handles or whatever they are.
Kaufman bag.
Yeah, give me a nice bag like that. Don't give me a fucking Dick's like white plastic bag. It's gonna swing when I walk, like some type of purse.
It had like the strings on it.
There was no strings, but it was just your regular like white bag with the green. But you know, I had two dozen golf balls in it, so like it was kind of heavy. It just had a lot of swing to it, and
like
I
a
just
nutsack.
I didn't like the way it was swinging. It felt weird. I felt like a bitch, and then I tried to hold it up here, and that was even worse. Yeah,
a little
and I was
dog.
like, what the
You
fuck?
throw it over your
I
shoulder.
tried it over my shoulder, but then it was jabbing my back, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck what am I supposed to do with this fucking? And I left. So I
You
was
put,
like,
it, you put it in your car and
I
come
just-
back.
I went home. I was like, I can't be walking around looking like this, dude.
Well, at least you were self-aware. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at others. I was like, look at this fucking
Like
pussy.
he
Look
got a
at this-
nice bag.
Look at this pussy with his bag. Do I look like this
okay.
fucking dude?
Right.
I gotta get the fuck out of
With
here.
his Journey's bag.
Yeah, I wanted to pop in Pac Sun, see what the kids are wearing, but I didn't have time to do that. You know what I mean? Like,
You should have went and bought. You were gonna buy a backpack and put him in there.
A pair of Skechers, who knows? But I just felt like such a bitch. I was like, I got to get out of here. Me and Z-Bird had a meeting, and so I had some time to kill.
Yeah.
So we went to this meeting, and this dude like said something. I'm like, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like a pussy. He was like, so where do you get these ideas? I was like, oh, I just wrote this one down. I was walking through the mall, and I felt like a cunt fucking dragging this bag around. So I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. And I was like, that's the magic of this show, buddy.
Yeah.
He was like, what do you mean you don't like carrying bags? I was like, I didn't like carrying this bag, and I don't like what I just went through. I was like, I felt like a bitch the whole time I was carrying it. And he just looked at me like I was nuts. But like, whatever. I just didn't like it. And I was like, I wish there was another vessel I'd had to carry these golf balls besides this fucking bag. But I didn't, and that's that. You can't get everything you want, but
Yeah. No.
sometimes you just gotta leave the mall.
So that's it. Just buy what you want. Go to the car.
Oh, man, that was great. Well, all right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to wrap up Greenfield Tonight's podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know real quick, Carlson & Son Real Estate now does notary. If you need your wills, trust, advance directive, executorship, custody, guardianship, power of attorney, or court documents notarized, contact Carlson & Son Real Estates. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schefter Inc. Schefter Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schefter Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in the light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
All right, we got two hypotheticals tonight here on What Will Greenfield Do. So this one, I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to put some restrictions on it because this I think it needs some restrictions. If you can make this is from a listener too. They sent it to us on YouTube. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know who really wants his name out there. But anyway, you can make one of your expenses $1. What would you pick? So one thing you spend money on a weekly basis, it just ends up being $1 for like a month. You know what I mean? So your monthly. We're not going to do mortgages. We're not going to do bills. Something you spend money on every day or weekly.
So it could be like my cable bill or something.
No, not your cable bill.
Okay.
Like if I could make weed $1 every time I bought an eighth of weed, it was $1. That's what I would go with. That'd be great if I could spend fucking $1 on weed.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer. Yeah, I would love to spend $1 on weed every time I bought weed.
That was gonna be my answer.
Weed ain't cheap.
For me, like I'm thinking, like, what do I buy the most of that's like actually cost money? Cards. I know it's a corny answer, but seriously, if packs of cards were $1, I'd love it.
That would up the profit margin quite a bit.
Because I was gonna say chew, but chew's only like $3 a can, and I'm not really saving nothing. I'll go with the cards.
Chew's only $3 a can.
Yeah.
How many cans of chew you go through a week?
Probably like 5.
Ooh.
One a day.
No, there's 7 days in a week.
I thought we were talking. I thought you were talking business days.
No.
Yeah, no. If I get an eighth of weed for $1, that'd be fantastic.
Would that last you how long? A week?
Well, what if I got an ounce of weed for $1? You know what I mean?
Let's not get crazy. I mean, we got to put some restrictions.
I don't buy weed by the fucking eighth, dude.
Okay,
Ooh.
big guy.
Okay, Pablo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in high school anymore, you know.
All right.
He's like, guy been at the gym. He looks like he's moving some weight.
Oh, Boston. Boston George over there. Sorry about that, buddy. I didn't know you were moving in pounds.
No, just
for your
an
personal
ounce at a
use.
time, you know.
Well,
It's more economical, Jack.
at the weed store, they sell it by an eighth. So
Ah.
that's what made me think that way.
Ah.
Johnny, what do you buy a lot of?
I mean, honestly, for like $1, it'd be food. No, I spend a lot of money on like
What's your favorite? Like something like you eat every week. You're pining away. I know.
Cucina Vitale or Big Shot Bob's.
Yeah, that'd be a nice meal.
Big Shot wings ain't cheap.
Right.
Wings ain't
A
cheap.
dollar wing
Buying
for
food
wings.
for your family is not cheap,
Or wing?
especially when they waste it.
Big Shot Bob's? Are they keeping up with like? Are they
About 20 for a dozen.
20 for a dozen?
But they're good.
They are good.
They
I'll
are
pay the
fucking
20
good.
for the dozen.
So you'd be getting that dozen for $1.
And we're talking regular wings. I seen like when the wing shortage like first started.
they're nice size
They
wings.
tried to do like the like
the
the
wing
leg.
wings.
Yeah, they were trying to sell like the
tried to
drumstick.
get you to stem.
The blonde guy, and they charged like $4 something. That's weird. All sauced up like that. I don't know.
Oh, dude, how about whiskey? Whiskey would be a good one for $1. I mean,
That'd be nice.
So like going out to eat, if you're going out to eat a lot,
Yeah,
or
that's
if you're like picking up food, I mean, dude, that's
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, that food's the answer. That's what I spend the most money on.
gas.
No, that's
Gas ain't cheap.
you figure
right
once
No,
a week
that's a good
though. That's once a week. I definitely spend way
now.
more money on food.
than gas.
yeah.
for sure.
I spend more money on food than anything.
I should have spent more money on fucking gas. I wouldn't have ran out of it today. in fucking Homestead.
Yep.
like a
Fill her
fucking
up.
piece of shit, dude.
Like a piece of garbage.
Oh, I wanted to fucking roll myself underneath an 18-wheeler.
So how'd you get gas? What happened?
Oh, dude, thank God. Like, so my dad was like 3 cars ahead of me. I called him like, yo, I ain't going to make it across the bridge. I'm like, why don't you go to Speedway and get some diesel? Because he has, like, gas cans on his truck and stuff.
Right.
I'm like, get some diesel, come back yonder. And he did.
So, I mean, you ran out of gas, but you were literally in the best situation you could have been to
Yeah.
run out of gas.
Right. So the reason I called him, I started panicking. I'm like, dude, I don't want to get caught on the fucking Homestead High Level Bridge or Gray's Bridge, whatever the fuck they call it. Like halfway, run
doing
out of
rush
gas,
hour traffic.
and then ruin everybody else's fucking day
Oh.
because I turned that bridge into
Brutal.
one lane. Like I'm
Yeah.
not that guy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm a people person.
That traffic's brutal to begin with.
People
Right.
were motherfucking you.
Oh.
Dude, I couldn't do that to people because people do that to me, and I feel like a car and hit them with a fucking
Dude, I
shovel.
broke down on the Boulevard of the Allies. Like, literally, the truck wouldn't move. It wouldn't move anymore. And I got never been to a motherfucked in my
That's a
life.
shitty
I was-
place.
Like, dude, you think I want to be
You think I
sitting
wanna
here
be
waiting for a
sitting here
tow
right
truck
now?
right now? I want to go home,
They
too.
probably seen the landscape. They're like, this asshole's weed whacking someone's backyard right now.
Dude, my brakes went out right before the Boulevard of the Allies the one time. Like, when I say out, like, I was drifting down the parkway with, like, absolutely no brakes.
It's nuts.
The old silver bullet, dude. It was on its last leg, and I was...
Would
I-
you do
I was-
coast it into the shoulder or what?
So, like, I'm like figuring out, I'm trying to pump it, you know what I mean, get it going, nothing's going, and I just switched lanes somehow and got over to the little like pull off right before, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
before the shoulder there, and like by a miracle, I don't know, I still don't know how, because my
I thought you-
e-brake didn't work either.
I thought
know
you
what I mean?
eased it into the guardrail.
So like that's what I was gonna run it into the
Yeah,
wall a
rub
little
it
bit.
a little bit,
And
yeah.
somehow like I started on one side and ended up on the other, and it just stopped, and I just threw it in park, and I was
you
like,
said a Hail Mary.
call Turk. You gotta come tow this piece of shit. It is.
Was that the
gone.
last? Was that the last hurrah with it?
No.
little brake line here, a little thing here.
It was when we were just getting started. You know, what I mean, there wasn't too much money lying around. I got another year out of that bad boy. The old silver bullet. Just
They last
needs
forever.
some brake. Yeah, needs
Dude,
some
one day I
brake
thought-
fluid. That's all.
Years ago, I thought I seen you in it, and you were like making a bad turn. And I gave you the feeling like, "Fuck you, learn to drive." And I talked to you like later that day, like, "Dude, I seen you today," and you're like, "No, I didn't see you." I'm like, "Well, I motherfucked some poor asshole."
There's a lot of silver Honda
I
Accords
was
out
like,
there.
"Fuck you, you learn to drive." I thought it was you. It wasn't.
Oh man! All right, last one. You have to run 1 mile every day until you're 60. So our age right now,
Okay.
roughly 40. You guys are all 40. I'm not 40. But you guys are in your 40s. I'm not in my
I'm
40s.
not 40 yet.
So everybody on the what are we? Saturday,
No, Monday.
Monday. All right. So. All right. You
Semantics.
guys everybody-
Semantics. Come with the
yeah,
question.
So you guys are 40-year-olds. I'm not. I'm still in my 30s. 40-year-olds, 30s. But anyway, you have to run a mile every day until you're 60 for $1 million. But if you don't, if you miss that mile, you lose everything in your bank account. So you lose. So it's either what you have now. You know what I mean? So you're losing. You're running.
I'm gonna lose fucking $1,100. I'll risk it all right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
play.
can put me at fucking 5 miles. I'll make it happen. dude.
Every day though.
I don't
I
give
can
a
run
fuck
I
for $1
probably
million.
walk them
1 mile is
every
pretty
day.
easy.
1 mile's easy, but
Yeah.
it's every day. You feel like shit. You're
Yeah, I'll do
hungover.
it. I'll do
You're
it.
sick. You're on
Absolutely.
vacation.
That's an easy one.
You got food poisoning.
But
your kids are
Do I get the
driving
money
you
up front?
insane. Yeah.
Is this an
No,
annuity?
I gotta wait 20 years
You
to
gotta-
get this million?
Because you gotta
I'll
do it. You
'cause
gotta
that's around
do it.
retirement
Yeah.
age.
That'd be yeah. I mean, you get $1 million when you're 60.
I'm-
You're
I-
golfing on Tuesdays.
I do a lot of physical labor. I think I could do the fucking 1 mile.
You
day
could
with no
definitely do
problem.
The mile isn't the.
You're talking about a hungover day.
We're
Yeah.
talking about when you feel like not sick
the
as
best
fuck.
cure for
you
a
got
hangover.
fucking COVID. Yeah, but I hate when people say that it's the
It
best.
is. It is.
Who?
It is.
Yeah. How many miles have you ran when you were hungover?
Oh no, I don't run miles when
It
I'm.
just goes.
I go to
just
work
Chisels concrete out.
and I
Right,
fucking
and
you sweat it out.
Sweat it out.
and I feel great. I'm,
But
so,
you
I'm
have
assuming
you
running's
have
the
to
same.
go. Well, I guess if you
I have
did
to
this,
go
you
to
would
work,
have to go do it.
motherfucker.
Right, I know. That's what I mean. You have to go to work.
So I have to do this
you
to
would
get
have
my
to.
money.
Yeah, no, you have a point there. But
The mind is a powerful thing, Jack.
I mean, listen, I would do it too. I would like $1 million.
You're just trying to play devil's advocate
Right.
over there, my man.
I just don't.
That's
I,
what
I
makes
would just
good
think, I
radio.
think it would suck so bad. I mean, you got like say like you get sick. Say you get sick like I got sick.
Okay.
What the fuck do I do there? I'm fucked.
Get a
there's-
treadmill and just lay down and walk.
Nah,
Walk it out.
So, like, if you're in a position like you're hospitalized,
Right.
you can't even fucking move. If it gets to that, like, then you can't do. Then I guess you lose.
I guess we could
There
put
gotta
like
be
we
a
could put
gray
like an
area.
we could put like an IR, like, all right, but like the day I got out of the hospital,
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
You got to walk to that.
Yeah,
day
if there's
or
an
whatever.
IR on there, that's no problem.
But the IR got to be like a like it got to be like
Doctor's excuse.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
a signed note.
You got to be
Yeah.
Good thing you know
documented.
I know a doctor. But yeah, fuck yeah, I would definitely do that. It would suck though, because you start thinking about Christmas Day, winter time.
It's a mile.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but dude, if you're
I know it's
A
not.
mouse, a
that's
mouse.
like 5 minutes, dude. If you've been doing it for every
no,
fucking day.
no, I mean you're running a 5-minute mile.
I mean, I'm just throwing numbers out there, obviously.
A good mile right now for someone that does Ramon was like 10 minutes.
10, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Take.
Right.
So
Yeah, but if you do it every day, you're gonna be in peak fucking athletic shape. And
No,
it's
I
gonna
fucking
take you
sprint
less
that
and less
mile.
time.
No, I mean, yeah, but no, I do it. Yeah, 'cause I don't have enough to lose to turn down the million.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
fuck no.
I agree, but it would suck. And then,
There would be
but
days it would suck.
getting $1 million when you're 60 years old, that's that's perfect timing.
And when you're
'Cause you
60,
can't blow it.
Can you stop? Like that's
That's it. You don't have to never run again.
You'll probably never stop though. If you did it for 60 fucking years, cuz you're gonna be
I'll
like, this
stop.
is in my blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be like, the first day I got that million, like, all right.
Like, I'm gonna run to
It'd
that.
be one thing if you could build up the miles. Like, all right, I'm gonna do 5 today. I'm covered for 5 days. That's
That
easy.
would be
yeah,
nice.
if you
That's
could bank
too
them,
easy,
if you could
yeah.
bank them, yeah.
Them corn dicks that Monday, Tuesday, they were good for 2 months.
Yeah,
the
right.
Boston Marathon people.
Yeah, like all right, I'm
Chicago.
gonna do 7 days
All right,
for
yeah,
the whole week.
they should be exempt from that. That's nonsensical, dude.
Like, yeah, can you run a marathon for fucking 3 days a week for 20 years?
Yeah, that'd be no. That's
Now
like,
show me something when your knees fall off.
Yeah.
You think you could run a marathon?
Yep.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What's
How
that,
long do you think you'd have to
26
change
miles?
for it? Yeah, train for it.
2 months.
2 months?
I think
I don't know. I don't know if I could.
I got a
I mean,
bad
this
knee.
is me. I feel young. I know probably when I would start, I'd be like, "Fuck this," but
Yeah,
I feel like
I mean-
I feel like I could get into shape pretty quickly.
We can have a
yeah, there ain't
Greenfield's
nothing wrong
finest
with that.
marathon.
I mean,
Is that what
I
you're saying?
run every day, but it ain't. I mean, I don't go past 4 miles. And
What, dude? My hard part is getting over that hump. Once I get over that hump, I'm just kind of.
You mean the wall, bro? You gotta hit the runner's wall.
I don't know, man. That's 26. Like that's so much.
Right, you'd have to
so
train.
much.
If I could train up to where I could get to 12 miles.
If I didn't have to work and I
Maybe.
could just train, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. If you could just, if that was, all right,
If
you
I
have,
had
you
to,
have 2
like-
months just to train to do this.
Yeah.
If I had to, I mean, I don't know. Work is like.
Remember Diddy
my
ran the
physical-
city?
Did he ran the city?
That was a great show.
I mean,
What
there's
about
some
you?
there's some freaks that could just, I mean, they could just get out there and run. That dude, Bert Kreischer, the comedian, he like
He's-
barely trained for it, but
He's all chubby and
He's
shit.
like fat. He drinks like a ton, but he just ran a marathon. He's about to run another one. Or he
Yeah,
ran
that's
one.
crazy.
It's just like some people just got a weird gene that he just like push through it. I don't know. When I'm running, all I think about is like, man, I can't wait to stop running.
Yeah.
You know?
like on a
and
treadmill.
I do it all the time, and it's just, and I
Is
just,
this over yet?
and it's just like, man, I would love to land this plane.
Yeah.
I'm more of I love riding I used to ride the bike because I hated the treadmill. Like, you know what I mean? I'd always be like, I'll ride the bike, but it's definitely more of an exercise to fucking run on the treadmill.
Yeah, I don't know if I could run a marathon.
I think I could
So-
do it.
I think I'm a good coaster. Like once you get there, I could just kind of keep up the same pace
Nice
for.
little glide,
Yeah,
nice little ballet jog.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. I used to valet. I used to sprint.
Just having
through
said that,
college.
I have no intention of ever running.
No, it doesn't look like
Yeah.
there's not one part of me
There's
that
not
hey
a marathon
man,
in our future.
yeah, like I should give this a try. Like I generally don't understand it. But,
Well, you started out. This was hypothetical questions, right?
right.
Man. Well, all right, everybody, we're getting ready to wrap up the show. Just a quick reminder, November 6th at Contra Theater. We're going to be out there. It's a comedy show. Matt Light's going to be headlining. Jeff Conkle from WDV, myself, Shuley, will be out there. It's going to be a great night. So November 6th, Contra Theater, ContraTheater.com. You can grab your tickets. They're $20 online or $25 at the door, so I'd grab them now. Everyone have a great week. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're out.